living in complacency, because that's what it'll become. You'll go through trial after trial after trial, and you'll never learn from it. And there are some things I encountered. I made a big mistake last week. And I was just like, Lord, at my age, 47, I'm 47 years old. I can't believe it, but I'm saying we can get to certain ages and still make some mistakes. And I said, Lord, I can't believe I'm making this mistake at this point in my life. And he was like, Yvette, look, get over it. Stop falling apart. Just work not to do it again. Just be more careful in your steps, and be more diligent with paying attention to what you're doing. And as soon as he said that, I was just like, good. I just need you to go ahead and finish handling the situation. So after we ask, then we look at the warfare. So with warfare, it is discerning the time, the man coming to the door. That was warfare. Satan wanted to throw me off from writing my sermon and reading and really digesting what God was pouring into me. It's being able to understand what he's doing, because he does the same things over and over again. And they become old because he's not that creative. Definitely not more creative than God. But it's being able to understand and discern the timing. Do you notice that when God does something, again, spectacular in your life, Satan is en route to try to steal that joy, but he can't. Start to notice his schemes. He's not the most creative in his warfare, so his scenarios, they don't differ too much in pattern. But be clear, when his goal is to interrupt your victory by causing doubt, fear, and frustration, know that these characters, they're not of God. So all you have to know is when you start to do something, you ask yourself, we already know God's character. Am I being in the character of God? Am I acting in the likeness of God? If it ain't, check yourself, reroute, and keep it moving. It's like the GPS. Reroute. I don't know how many reroutes all my life. Reroute. But it's okay, because remember, we're under that policy that doesn't stop. It doesn't cut us off. So we begin to intercede in prayer when we know what's going on, and we know that it's not God. We know how to intercede, and we know how to stand in the gap for ourselves. And if the scenarios are self-inflicted, meaning you may be taking on situations and people that you should be giving to God, then release those things and those folks to him and allow him to relieve you of what he hasn't given you to deal with in the first place. So many times we allow ourselves to go into these situations because we're enablers. That's basically what it is. And enabling is sort of control. I want to be able to take care of this person in this situation. But this situation and this folk are driving me up